What is copyright, fair use, public domain, and Creative Commons? And why should I be aware of them? As an educator, your students are researching, using, and remixing images, videos, content, and audio. How do we help them understand what is okay to use? So let's break down what they are. Copyright is an original work of art, such as writing, photos, music, art, which belongs to whoever created them. It also states that you cannot use, edit, modify, copy, or publish the work without permission. So what happens if you violate that copyright? You may face legal action of a lawsuit. The vast majority of music, videos, pictures, and art are covered by copyright. The copyright law states that the copyright over a body of work is valid for the entirety of the owner's life plus 70 years. The complex piece of copyright comes into play when a work of art was published and the changing copyright laws. So if a work of art has no copyright law, it lands in the public domain. Content that lives in the public domain can be used, modified, published without permission. So if you find works that were published prior to 1923 and or have expired copyrights, they are free to use. Creators can also place their work in the public domain. Fair use is the exception to the rule. It allows you to use portions of copyrighted works without permissions from the creator for criticism, teaching, and news reporting. Fair use can get complicated though. You may get into trouble if you use too much or for commercial purposes. When in doubt, use your own material. So how does this work with Creative Commons, and exactly what is Creative Commons? Creative Commons is a license that is applied to a work that is protected by copyright. It is not separate from copyright, but instead is a way of easily sharing copyrighted work. It is for people to share their creative and academic work, as well as to access and build upon the work of others. There are several different types of Creative Commons licenses. So what license type would you choose? The attribution of Creative Commons by, which allows you to distribute, remix, and adapt and build upon work. This one is the most open type of license. The attribution of share alike allows users to remix and adapt and build upon your work even for commercial purposes. The attribution and non-derivative means that it cannot be shared with others in an adaptive form, and they must give credit to you. The non-commercial share alike license means that others can remix and adapt and build on your work as long as they give you credit for their new creations under identical terms. And finally, the non-commercial non-derivative is the most restrictive. What license will you choose for your own creative work? This is my choice.